Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some pretty heated stuff going on as of right now in the PlayStation community. Now, we had first and foremost some really big brand new leaks and also brand new announcements that came out for some upcoming PlayStation 5 games. So I'm going to go talk about this one I'm very excited for, and I think a lot of you guys will be excited for as well. But at the same time, we also have some really big drama when it comes to people's opinions, comments, thoughts, and everything else in between when it comes to, well, everything. So sometimes we've been seeing a big drama when it comes to when you should make a remake, when you should make a remaster, and sometimes when it becomes a little bit too apparent that it might be a cash grab, or as well, might be coming just a little bit too soon. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about throughout this video, so if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy, and as well, if you guys are now officially on Thanksgiving, like a few days off, if you guys celebrate, hope you guys will have a nice little relaxing time. We have some pretty cool Black Friday deals we're on the lookout for and everything else, so make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below, in case you guys like to go follow. We have a bunch of different HOW links as well. Those are all basically affiliate links, but a lot of cool sales for like Best Buy. They have the Total Tech signups in case you just want to get a bunch of cool deals, see the promotions and all of that. They have SSDs from Samsung that are up on sale too as well. We also have like Dyson fans, purifiers, games, a lot of different stuff all linked down below in case you want to check those on out. Technically hashtag ad and Best Buy partner. And of course, if you guys are brand new, subscribe if you guys would like. So there's like first and foremost, let's cover up the big news before we get into the big drama. So first and foremost, this was a little bit of an intriguing one where if you guys have missed it, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is actually be coming out available very soon here on the PlayStation 5. So it'll be on the January 19th of this upcoming year. I'm probably going to play it, talk about it, it'll be in the news. This is basically much the next like big PlayStation 5 game coming out. Like we had Spider-Man that'll be rolling throughout the holiday season. Life's going to be going very good. And then obviously The Last of Us is the next big one until we maybe find another state of play, maybe even Game of the Year awards. We might see some announcements. But as of right this second, have to see. But there's a few brand new quality of life features and updates. They updated the graphics a little bit, but they also have added a brand new roguelike no return mode as well. So we actually had some pretty big stuff over here too, where we have a chance to play as Tommy, Dina, Jesse, Lev, Mel, and more unlockable characters. And there was also a really big LinkedIn post too as well in regards to this game, saying they created, implemented, and tested AI dialogue regions in engine across 12 different no-return roguelike level layouts in The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Created, modified, and tested render regions in engine by adjusting lighting levels to fit visual filter aesthetics throughout 135 tasks in The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered Story Mode, and tested and modified extraneous audio regions and adjusted pat tags on surfaces and objects throughout 12 different no-return roguelike levels in The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. So this is actually coming over here from Colin Freeman, who was basically in integrated QA and developer support at Naughty Dog. Now, I think at this point it's mostly fine to talk about it because the game itself has officially been released, and I think it's fine to update this on like your LinkedIn, kind of what you've done, etc. But it's basically going inside over here that there's going to be a lot more different levels. So as of right now, there's 12 different roguelike levels, and it kind of seems like this might be a bigger undertaking than most folks are actually anticipating. They have a chance to go showcase up some of the screenshots too as well for the game, which also lets you say, like we said, like you go play new playable characters. They had the 3D models regardless, so it kind of makes sense to put them into a game. And overall, I'd probably check this game mode out. For me, I only had so I don't want to spend $10 on the additional upgrade. I don't think it's a big deal. I think it seems kind of nice, and I'm kind of excited for this one, so just kind of let you guys know it's actually bigger than expected, let alone with all the other big upgrades and changes, and at the same time, for $10, I'm cool with it. I will probably buy it. I'm excited for it. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. But the part two of this is a lot of folks are actually getting, well, slammed on this. So I'm going to have you guys some like rundowns on this over here from IGN. Now, IGN has had a few different things. A while ago, they talked about the PC version. And this kind of added a lot of controversy, where there's a few different levels. And the same thing too as well with the brand new remaster remake, where folks are sometimes now saying it might be way too soon for these games to keep on being remade. It does make sense though, marketing wise, because they just had the brand new TV show, and they also want to have the season 2 of the TV show as well very soon, like that's in the works as of right this second. So obviously if you have all the pre-sales and you kind of want to ride that same hype, it's a good time to have it done. This also means then as well, whenever The Last of Us Season 2 comes out, that means that this game will be already updated and available for anyone who buys a PlayStation 5 console, or anyone who is basically new to the fandom from the TV show itself. But if you guys remember, when the PC version came out earlier this year, there was a lot of drama. saying they had a mostly negative review. It was crashing every 20 minutes. The game is badly optimized. The game looks great, just needs better optimization. There is crashes, and there is bugs, and there was issues, and there was even like soft locking issues. A lot of various things that happened throughout this. It wasn't a good vibe. It was 33% rated, which is technically a failure when it comes to games, let alone like the school system. But of course, now a lot of folks are as well kind of bringing up the drama on no one knows when the game should be remastered or remade. And right now, a lot of folks are kind of upset again with PlayStation. Now, my take on this, I'm okay with it. Like for $10, it's kind of similar to the Ghost of Tsushima updates. There's, I feel like, enough substantial things. And you could also, don't forget already, just play the PlayStation 4 version as well, if you already bought it. So it's not really bringing you back or holding you back if you guys have the game itself. So it's fine. Like, it's okay. Like, it's like you're not losing the game you already have. And of course, if you want to spend the $10, which I kind of want to, I think it's been like 3 years since The Last of Us Part 2 came out. I think seeing brand new resolution would be nice. In theory, it would also be kind of cool if it was free. I would probably like that. I'd probably like that a lot more than people probably expect. But at the same time, I don't know, it's kind of a very controversial, I was going to say controversial issue when it comes to this. And a lot of folks out here in the IGN vibes are bringing this on up. And they basically had a chance to go and showcase up some of these comments saying, hey, $10 to upgrade a game I love the PS5 standard seems like a good deal to me. Maybe not entirely necessary, but for $10 for better graphics, FPS, and all type of stuff, it seems really good. And then some folks are saying like, hey, maybe it's not going to be the best too as well for, you know, may always have to spend money on this one. Like maybe do it for free. Although PlayStation did go public and state that this will probably be the format going forward in general. And some people are saying like, hey, it's not happening too soon. They have a chance and choice to buy it, whether or not, and it's a reasonable $10 upgrade. I think I'm kind of with this, like my take on this one too as well. And I'm confident too, some people are saying there might be a bunch of brand new folks that just got their PS5, never played the prior game, are getting it from the actual show itself, and go over to here. But on the reverse, some folks are also saying it might be too soon, saying in this case, it's ridiculous. If you don't own the game already and want to get this edition because it includes extra content, that's one thing. But for as far as remastering the base game at this point, especially one that still looks as good as The Last of Us 2 does, absolutely 0 point. They might go and shell out the $10 on the basis of new stuff, but they have nothing to do with this game in terms of graphics and overall proper upgrades, which I agree on. Like, I will be honest, it was too soon for The Last of Us Part 1 and laughably too soon for Part 2 remaster. And there's also a really big kind of drama that I think continuing on over from the first game. Like when the first one was remastered earlier on last year as well, a lot of folks were like, hey, like this is just too soon. The game still looks great on the PS4. It's been remastered multiple times since the PS3. You don't need to do it every other few years. And now some folks are saying, well, might as well. It's $10, not a big deal. And I'm going to agree with both. And I think I'm allowed to, because I think the $10 price point's fine. Like, they did put in work. They paid employees for it. They're adding this multiplayer feature. It's kind of like just a little bit of a DLC and quality of life upgrade. I'm cool with that. I like that. I'm fine. $10, sure. That's okay. But I do also agree this seems like it's a little bit too early. I'm kind of more so segmenting that in my brain, though, as just a PS5 upgrade, how Ghost of Tsushima was. Slightly better game, slightly better qualities, maybe having a few updates, quality of life stuff. That's what I want. And I'm okay with that. And I'm not really thinking this purely as a remaster, remake. I'm thinking it's more of just a pure, hey, it's just a little bit of an upgrade. If I want to buy it, I'll buy it. If not, no biggies. That's how my mindset is for all of this. But some people are saying you should maybe at least wait for another generation. So PS4 to PS6 would make sense, or PS3 to PS5. That makes sense. And that would kind of make a bit of sense, too, for the initial Last of Us 1 as well, although they did have that weird mid-gen PS4 as well on top of that, but we don't talk about that, I guess. It's kind of weird to see. So some people are saying this is really greedy. They're saying it's like a cultural zeitgeist. And I do also want to agree. I kind of agree on both sides in this one. I think the $10 is fine. I think it's cool. It's optional. Is it needed? No. And I think most people's probably takes for this one too as well. They say at least 2 hardware generations later, there's generally a point where older consoles, their games become harder to acquire, as well as also might be of a weird take with the digital, because digital games are a lot easier to get to as well. And some folks are just maybe saying call it like just a re-release too, and maybe change up the wording from remaster or remake to re-release. And yeah, like they also say even referencing Pokemon that 10 years was maybe a better example and better deal. And some people are saying like, yeah, it does go in cost. Like there is backwards capability issues and costs and resolution stuff. And it's mainly their main entertainment centers. so don't maybe necessarily mind it too much. And sometimes like these are risk averse people, so they don't mind going and bringing this up because they know they're going to guaranteed money, and it's kind of a really big back and forth. So I want to hear your thoughts because there's a lot of big hot takes on both sides. I kind of agree with both sides. I don't mind spending $10. I probably will. I think the content's worth it and a good excuse to replay through it. I'm cool with that. But as well, I do think it is still too early, and I do think at this point it's not really the best time to, well, do it. I don't know, like maybe wait a little bit longer, but maybe they had nothing else in their systems after Spider-Man. They kind of do this as a filler game, maybe my call. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, checking all the HowLink affiliate links, Best Buy partner links as well, hashtag ad links. Down below, a lot of cool sales, good deals, Black Friday stuff, etc. And of course, all the Twitter and Twitch room if you guys would like, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.